Miss Universe Philippines 2026 season talaga, andyan na. Okay, balita ko is prelims na or nagre-record na sila ng prelims, interview, whatsoever. We don't know kasi I think that we pre-record some of the events. We don't know, maybe cost-wise, whatsoever. But this video is para sa aking top 10. I think, yeah. So think I have top 10 as of the moment. But meron tayong babanggitin na 2 or 3 na medyo 50-50 yung chances. Okay? So alamin naman natin ang Miss Universe Philippines 2026 isa sa I think pinakamalakas. Okay? So isa sa pinakamaraming magaganda na pagpipilian mo. Siguro about 3 or 4 or 5 na pwede mong pagpilian na pwede mong sabihin na kung manalo sila, hindi mo masisisi kasi meron naman talagang caliber. Meron lang siguro na yung isa is maganda yung legs, mas maganda yung speaking skills, mas maganda yung pasarela, but I think that they're all eloquent. These 10 na talagang babanggitin natin is sinasabi, communication skills wise, ganda ng katawan, face card, kung face card meron, but definitely, sabi nila is maliit daw, sobrang liit, midget, pandak. Yung isa naman is mahaba daw yung baba or hindi Pilipina, hindi pure Pinay. And yung isa naman is maputi lang, nadaan sa contour. Hindi natin alam, okay? But definitely, ako, magbibigay ako ng comment kung ano yung feeling ko para sa akin sa mga girls na babangkitin natin. Ano yung mga qualities nila? Ano yung mga pwede magpapanalo sa kanila? At ano yung mga bagay na hindi magpapapanalo sa kanila? Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Roderick Cruzabala and today's video pag-usapan nga natin ang Miss Universe Philippines 2026. So, medyo pa rin mga alert missile attack here in the UAE but hindi tayo magpapatinag, magbablog pa rin tayo. Pina-follow pa rin natin ang Miss Universe Philippines 2026. Medyo syempre may mga secret events sila na pre-recorded yata na parang ipapalabas nila sometime in April. In 2 days, today is March 30. So, malapit na kung kailan man yan ipapalabas. Yung I believe meron silang interview, evening gown, and anything na hindi pa din natin alam. But yeah, so this video, this is my top 10 most strongest or the strongest candidates ng Miss Universe Philippines 2026. Okay guys, so bear with me. This is just my personal opinion. I am not a judge and this will not affect the chances of the girls kung hindi ko sila mabanggit dito or kung ano man yung sasabihin ko. This is just my personal insight, my personal opinion. Alright guys, so without further ado, umpisahan na natin. Dito muna tayo sa 50-50. Sinabi kong 50-50 kasi meron silang ganda. Definitely meron silang height, meron silang face card, but was it enough? Is it enough? Umpisahan natin kay Nueva Ecija. Nueva Ecija, she is tall, she is English speaking. She grew up in the UK. She has this beautiful porcelain, beautiful face. But the body, she really need to do a lot of exercise. She need to do a lot of toning. She needs some muscle down her legs. Okay? So, kalimutan na natin yung arms, yung upper body. But the legs, she needs some strength on those legs. Especially sa Aqua Boracay, hindi siya makalakad ng maayos. Although naitawid niya. But, of course, if I am a judge, I can see the total performance, her full performance during that Aqua Boracay show. That is like -5 para sa akin. Okay? But beauty, the potential, she's pretty. But hanggang dun lang. I think that hindi siya top 10 para sa akin but I just really wanna mention her name because she has something. There's something in her. Alright? Kung hindi mo siya manalo, why not? Maybe she can join Miss Universe Great Britain or Miss Universe United Kingdom. Wherever she want. Yeah, so I think that she has the potential but she need to improve more. The next one is Luciana Laguna. She has this beauty. She has this beautiful long legs, beautiful body, but her beauty is somehow not so competitive. Talking about beauty pageant, she is not ugly. She is beautiful. But her type of beauty is not something that you can send somewhere na pwede makipag-compete. Kasi just like I said before, medyo make-upan lang siya ng medyo makapal. She will look really old. She will look draggy. She will look like a drag queen. Kasi malalim ang kanyang mata. malalim yung mata niya, and very protruding yung kanyang mga cheekbones, yung kanyang jaw, and whatsoever. She has this beautiful small face, but the bone structure is very prominent. Model, I think she's going to be, or to do well. I think she's going to do well in modeling compare sa beauty pageant. That's all I can say. She has this beauty, she has the height, she has this confidence, I think. But I think that's it for now. 50-50 kung makasama man siya sa semifinals. I heard that it's going to be 30 ang pipiliin. So definitely she's going to be there. But as of for me, the top 10, she is not included in my top 10. But definitely she is beautiful in her own rights. Okay? I'm not putting her down, but this is just my personal opinion. This is just my personal preference when it comes to beauty. Then ito na yung aking top 10. Okay? Umpisahan natin si Negros Occidental. Negros Occidental, siya yung parang may pagka Barbie Fortesa na Angel Oxine. Alam mo yun, yung super fresh, super youthful, na yung nung payat pa si Angel Oxine, ganun yung itsura, ganun yung dating para sa akin. Especially pinaghalong Barbie Fortesa and Angel Oxine. Ganun yung nakikita ko. Okay din naman yung katawan niya, hindi siya payat, hindi siya mataba. Lakad is okay din. Communication skills wise, I think she is okay. Hindi ko pa siya masyadong naririnig, but hindi naman siya siguro mananalong Negros Occidental or Miss Negros Occidental kung wala siyang ibubuga sa Q&A. Okay? Next natin is Tarlac. So Tarlac is medyo nag-wiggle-wiggle siya nung lumalakad siya sa Aqua Boracay Fashion Show. She need to practice more on walking in like one line. Kasi naglakad siya is parang chuk, 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 chuk. She need to walk like in one line because she is modeling. Okay? She's not in a fashion show, but it is part of how she can project better. Okay? So, yun ang kailangan niyang pag-aralan kasi kitang-kita sa video na talagang lumakad siya separate yung legs. She is beautiful, especially pag na-makeupan, but I think that pag wala siyang makeup, hindi siya ganun stand out. But definitely, kung appeal ang pag-uusapan, meron siyang appeal. Overall, kasi ang liit ng face, matangka din. But I think that's very raw pa niya. Kung sakali man na pala rin siya, definitely kailangan pag-aralan pa yung walk, pasarela, and the way she is projecting. So parang masyadong rehearse. The way she is transitioning from being fierce to smiling, like super fierce, tapos biglang, alam mo yun, halatang trained. So she need to practice more on like natural, yung transition from fierce to sweet. Yun lang. I am not a pageant coach, but yun yung nakikita ko. So sunod natin is si Muntinlupa. Muntinlupa is very beautiful. Face, definitely beautiful. Body, okay. But she is very manipis, sobrang manipis ang kanyang katawan, na super manipis and super parang narrow yung kanyang shoulder. Modeless, yes. Pretty face, I think that's it. So hindi siya pang kabog, hindi siya pwedeng ipanglaban sa like Miss Universe na tinitingnan yung ganda ng katawan. Alam mo yun, wala siyang boobs, wala siyang masyadong balakang, but modeling just like for Louisiana. But it's just that Muntinlupa, meron siyang youthful na aura. But yun lang masasabi ko kay Muntinlupa. Baguio ang sunod natin, yun lang din. So sobrang nipis lang din ni Baguio. Although kasi talagang parang every time na nakikita ko yung kanyang mga video, super parang friendly niya, energetic, nakasmile palagi, parang happy talaga siya palagi. So magaang siyang tingnan, magaang sa mata tingnan si Baguio kasi para siyang pleasant, na approachable, na energetic, na happy, na nag-enjoy siya. And super, yun nga, yung itsura niya is malinis, mabango, fresh, and super talagang parang lagi siyang nagre-ready sa kanyang styling. Pag meron silang event or meron silang mga naka-gown sila, whatsoever, talagang super talagang elegant na pinaghandaan yung kanyang styling, the hair, the makeup. So, yun. So, but pinakamataas na placement, hindi ko pa masasabi, but I think that she is competing and doing all her best. Pampanga. Okay, so Pampanga is beautiful, definitely. But pag wala siyang makeup, she is okay. She is not pangit, but she is not as beautiful compared kung siya ay full glam. Okay? So, meron tayong nakikita na mga comment before na maganda lang, nadaan lang sa contour, which I agree. Okay? Hindi ganun kaganda yung ilong niya. Hindi din ganun kaganda yung lips niya. Yung lips niya is hindi siya yung lips na pang beauty pageant. Alam mo yung manipis sa dulo, but kung titignan mo siya overall, she is beautiful. She is outstanding. She is stand out. Okay? Mapapansin mo talaga siya kasi she is one of the tallest or maybe the tallest. She is 6'1". Okay? But although one of the disadvantage sa kanya is yung legs niya is also not toned. She really need to practice and spend more time on toning those legs. Also, hindi ganun ka-straight yung kanyang legs. Alam mo yung medyo pag ganun, yung legs niya. So, she need to practice the walk na mas babagay sa kanya, sa legs niya. Kasi medyo cross legs yung legs ni Pampanga. Although overall, meron siyang beauty, meron siyang siguro konting bagay na walk and makeup na mas gaganda pa and less hair extension, please. Cebu Province ang next. Kagaya ni Pampanga, medyo mahaba yung katawan kaysa sa legs. Ang advantage lang ni Cebu Province, mas fresh tingnan si Cebu Province. Mas youthful siyang tingnan, mas jolly siyang tingnan. Lagi din siyang nakasmile and her eyes speaks. Pag nag-i-smile siya, talaga makikita mo, nagko-connect yung mata niya. She is like super malinis din tingnan, mabango din tingnan. Miss International third runner-up. So, of course, there's something in her. And also the sound of her voice when she speaks. That's what I like, na parang social. Parang super social ng boses niya, na elitista ang dating, ganun. But yeah, so super beautiful, friendly, super jolly, super fun. Talagang nag-enjoy lang siya palagi. Lagi siya nakasmile. But, title, I don't know yet. But of course, she is part of my top 10. Sultan Kudarat is our next. Okay, this girl has a lot of potential. She has huge potential. She has this beautiful, well-proportioned body. The arms, the legs, the torso, the face. She has this beautiful long leg, beautiful skin tone, straight long legs, the face, na kahit make-upan mo ng light, bagay, make-upan mo ng super kapal, bagay. She is someone na talagang pupwedeng bumulaga, pupwedeng tumalo sa lahat ng paborito ngayon. Okay? I have my ultimate favorite. And meron akong mga nakikita na super favorite nila yung isang lugar na hindi ko muna babanggitin. But definitely, Sultan Kudarat can fool a big surprise. She can win. She may not because she is still very raw. But her rawness, the potential is there. Right training lang, kakabog si Sultan Kudarat. She is young. I think she's only 19 or 20. She is really, really something na parang diamond in the rough. Okay? Pwede mong i-polish at talagang pwedeng mag-uwi ng corona para sa Pilipinas. So, let's see. I just really hope na talagang ganun siya kagigil kasi hindi po pwedeng maganda lang siya. Hindi po pwedeng maganda lang yung kumbaga nandun yung yung qualities but hindi siya ganun kagigil. But I think that she's doing all her best. So, that's why sinama ko siya sa akin top 10. Let's see. Cebu City is the next. Okay, so Glamazon Queen. So, siya yung sinasabi ko dati pa na kung ganda ng katawan ng pag-uusapan, definitely she has. Okay? Wala tayong pagtatalunan doon. She has a well-proportioned, well-toned body. The colors, of course, she is Black American. The beauty of the face is okay. Nandun naman. But is it universe type? I don't think we are going to send another kind of Chelsea Manalo beauty. Okay? Because if you will compare them, Chelsea Manalo and April Smith they're totally different kind of beauty. But they on the same level ng type. But beauty-wise, they're totally different. Body-wise, height, definitely mas mahabang tingnan si April Smith. But universe, I don't think universe. Okay, so for April Smith, I can say na hindi siya pang Miss Universe for this year. If ever she is going to join again, depende sa mga candidate na makikita natin. I think for now, pwede siyang ibang title, pwedeng Sopra, pwedeng Echo, pwedeng Charm. I don't know. I think that she is international title or crown worthy, but universe, I don't think so. I'm not sure. I'm not part of the judges. We never know what's gonna happen. But top 10, definitely the highest placement is either a runner-up or any of the other titles. Then we have Taguig. Okay, so Taguig is one of the most or maybe one of the complete package. Marami siguro magtataas ang kilay, sasabihin nyo, she is a midget, she is small, she is too short. She may be not looking tall like the other candidates na super tall. 6'1", 6'2", 5'11". Bella is 5'7", if I'm not mistaken. 5'7" or 5, I don't know. Because there is, if sasabihin nyo na maliit si Bella, then she is actually taller than Pia. So, Pia is maybe 5'5", kung 5'6 si Bella. Hindi lang siya ganon kaliit yung face, maybe, kaya hindi siya mukhang ganon katangkad tingnan. But I think she has everything. She has this well-proportioned, well-toned body. The pasarela is amazing. Her communication skills is amazing. The beauty of the face is amazing. If you will categorize and look at her part by part of the body, she has everything. The brain, the beauty of the face, the beauty of the body, the confidence, the right energy. She has the aura of someone na kayang humarap sa interview anytime. She is someone na pwedeng lumakad at rumampa sa harap mo anytime. She has this aura na po pwedeng mag-represent ng Pilipinas anytime. She waited for 6 years. So she was a runner-up in 2020. Rabia defeated her. She was one of the heaviest favorite as well that time. She didn't win. Of course, marami na dismaya. And now that a lot of people are saying that she's gonna win, ang dami pa rin people na nagsasabing she's not gonna win. So it's more of like, paborito siya last 2020. And now that merong isa na mas paborito, sinasabi na hindi siya mananalo. Kaya hindi siya mag-smile. Nag-i-smile yung eyes niya. Yun yung isa sa pinaka gusto kong qualities ni Bella. The face is very soft, very magaang tingnan. Alam mo yung parang walang negativity, walang parang lousiness or something. Yun. So, yun lang. And then the last but not the least is syempre ang isa sa pinag-aawayan ng maraming pageant fans, La Union. Okay. Bea Milian Windorski. Siya na daw ang magiging Miss Universe Philippines 2026. Marami nagkukumpara sa kanya kay Liza Soberano, na may hawig daw kay Catriona, na may pagkahawig daw kay Diana Mendoza, whatever. Okay? Marami nagko-compare, but I think that is going to be her disadvantage. If every Filipino or a lot of fans will compare her sa mga previews and hindi niya mapatunayan na ganun siya, it's gonna be disadvantage para sa kanya. Kasi magkaiba silang tao. Bea Milian Windorski is Bea Milian Windorski. She is Miss Earth 2024 runner-up. She is Miss USA Earth. She was Miss or beauty pageant winner already. Hindi nga na siya nanalo sa Philippines, hindi siya naging Miss Philippines, but because she is half American, of course, she is eligible to join in the Philippines. Her walk during the Aqua Boracay made a headline. She became viral because of the liad-liad. She is like Winwin Marquez last year, na lumiyad, na kumaldag. And this year, si Bea Milian Windorski naman ang nagliad-liad sa Aqua Boracay. She has this beauty of the face. Alam mo yung face niya na mahaba na maliit. The legs, the neck, alam mo yun, the arms, super mahaba. Ang kagaya nga sinasabi ko before, ang gusto kong makita is yung mahaba. Yung lakad niya sa Aqua Boracay is para din siyang si Miss Universe Colombia noong 2008. Overall, her beauty is amazing. Her beauty is somehow definitely para sa international. But the personality is parang malamya. Para sa akin, parang malamya. But we never know. I'm not part of the judges. Okay? Ang isa lang sa talagang hindi ko nagustuhan is nalalamyan ako the way she speak. I just want someone talaga, or maybe if she can, I don't know. I'm not saying that she should, but she should sound more like mabilis ng konti magsalita. Sure na sure the way na pagsasalita. Because she is more of like malamya, malumanay. Yes, she is humble. Overall beauty, definitely. She's really beautiful. Talagang unang tingin mo sa kanya, maganda siya. But I don't know, meron tayong ganun, 'di ba, na kahit walang ginagawa sa yung tao, meron kang something na nagfi-feeling ka ng off sa kanya. I am not against na hindi siya sumali sa Miss Philippines before. I am not against because she is half. I agree na talagang mas maganda yung mga half. Especially in the Philippines, makita nyo na half, boom, she is the best. But overall, she is definitely beautiful. But Miss Universe, pag-usapan natin yan sa susunod kong video, guys. Okay? So this is it. Sino yung pinaka-paborito nyo? And do you agree with me? Do you have any harsh comments? Do you have any harsh reaction? Please, I will appreciate. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.